Hello friends and welcome back for episode 16 of our Terraria 1.2 Let's Play. I am back in my home, and you'll notice I've done a little bit of adjusting. My bed now is a little bit more symmetrical, and we've got that extractinator thingy in the top left corner. It's not entirely perfect, but it's probably about as close as I'm going to get it. Maybe I could change the order of these so it looks a little bit more balanced. Or maybe there's another few items like, whatever. Anyway, I've sort of adjusted everything to the best of my ability. My inventory is looking good, as far as I can tell. I've cleaned out everything. I've got all of this stuff sorted and put away. I've got my golden chest full of various ores, which are all ready to go. And I've made a bit of an executive decision about this episode. So my thinking was, first, well, let's keep looking around in the jungle for a while, see what we can find in there. That seems like a cool thing to do, but another cool thing to do, why don't we just go ahead and explore a couple more of these tunnels, kill a couple more of those little orbs, get those done, and then summon Eater of Worlds again, or whatever we call the boss, and then we'll kill him, and then we'll get another meteorite to drop, and I can farm that off camera and just make that ham axe thing, because I don't know, I feel like completionism tells me that's the right thing to do. And maybe, if that all happens fairly quickly, or at least the summoning the meteorite part happens fairly quickly, I'll go ahead and delve into another tunnel of some kind. So I think the quickest way to get to corruption is going to be over here. And now that I can stop in the middle of the air, that's pretty cool. Oh, I should also mention I noticed something pretty important that you guys probably have already been yelling at me about for a while. That blowpipe thing that I had in my inventory and those two umbrellas. I don't know why this didn't, like, come to my mind until now, but, like, you just hold them. Like, you literally hold them as a character. You put them in your hand, like in your hotbar. You don't equip them, but then they have an effect, so that's why that wasn't doing anything. Now I know. And now I've taken them all out of my inventory because there's no need for me to hold on to them anymore since I'm probably just never going to use them again. I guess it could be nice, you know, if you're falling and all of a sudden you have the presence of mind to realize that if you switch to the right option at the right moment, you'll be able to go ahead and save yourself from falling to your death. I'm not that guy. I don't have that presence of mind, so yeah, not going to be useful for me. So we're going to head our way down into this hole. Hope there's good stuff down there. I don't know, we'll find out in a few moments. I could just, like, fall. Or, you know, if it was a planned descent, I guess that would also be a reason to have that parasol along for the ride. Alright, this one does not look like there's anything all that useful. The orbs tend to leave a little bit of light, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I think I've shattered all the ones that have been naturally occurring that I've run into in our little bits of exploration already. If I remember correctly, I think I do. That is what happened. Alright, there we go. This magic carpet, oh my goodness. Magic carpet should make this a lot easier, though, dealing with crossing these gaps, because I can actually just hover now. And maybe, just maybe, something cool actually drop out of one of the orbs as well. I mean, you never know. Or maybe I'll find another cave that leads somewhere even better. Plenty of options. That's the cool thing. I mean, I say this every time, but, like, there's all these things that can just randomly happen in this game that you never know they're going to happen until they happen, and then once they happen, well, you just got to deal with it. And by deal with it, I mean capitalize on it. I think that's the best way to look at it anyway. Alright, moving on. Cloudy day today, not very sunny, and when it gets dark out, of course, I could just summon the eye again if I want, because I actually have a spooky, scary eye in my inventory, if you noticed. Might as well do the double boss, right? If I'm going to do one, I can probably do the others. I figured if I can handle the jungle, I could probably handle the first two starter bosses. Plus, they drop stuff as well, which, I don't know, maybe has other uses that I could figure out later on. Alright, is there any more tunnel action? I believe there is still, right? Oh, no, I guess that's all the tunnels right there. Okay, well, there's a little bit more corruption in this direction, so I'll just run through all the ice fields if I can. Actually, way easier to run through the ice fields when I can just sort of hover over it all. Just want to make sure I don't fall. Actually, I can stop myself in the air as many times as I want, so I really don't have to worry about that anymore. It's sort of like a double jump, just more like a double jump on the Jill version of that from Meat Boy, or, well, from the actual game. Featuring the character Jill. Where am I? The Mighty Jill Off is the game title that I'm looking for here. Alright, let's keep going. I know we could still explore the ice cave, but I know there's some pretty dangerous stuff that can show up in those. Well, I'm pretty sure anyway. We'll just hover over all of that. Continue running. These are some cool runnings. Ha ha Alright. Should be almost done. Okay, a little bit more. Probably don't need to check my map this many times. Just being a little bit OCD about it. We're almost there. Almost there. Just jump through these thorns. Perfect. And we are at another tunnel. Okay, I'll just take those all on the chin. One of these has to have something cool. The odds of it not are improbably low. Okay, this is not the one. We will go. The orb is in another castle, as they say. They say that. Oh, look at that. I could actually, like, propel myself by hooking stuff. Oh, this is, like, going to be a whole new method of traversal that I'm going to learn. I feel like I'm playing speedrunners when I do it like that. Well, I thought I saw some... There's, like, stuff coming out of the walls, but I can't tell if it's because there's an orb anywhere. Probably not. I could just, like, drop some bombs here, I guess. Just to double check. Yeah, those really don't dig very far, do they? Alright, well, maybe if I could make, like, 20 of them, that would be nice. Well, like, maybe, like, 200 is what I meant to say, not so much 20. Because it's just boring digging through this rock, because the pickaxe isn't strong enough. This is definitely faster. See what's under here. A wormy texture of some kind. Looks like it's been eaten up a little bit. Don't really see anything that looks all that promising, though. What's the map have to say about this whole situation? Is there... Still, there's a couple more tunnels, or 3 more tunnels, anyway. I mean, maybe we can come back to that. Doesn't really look like there's much going on down here for now, anyway. There could be stuff hidden deep, deep below. I don't really want to take the time. There we go, that's more like it. Oh, excuse me. So many buttons, my hand can't seem to handle them all at once. There we go. Yeah, just grab the enemy with the grappling hook, Eater of Worlds, that is. Whatever, just keep going. Don't feel like fighting them. Probably something at the bottom of one of these, right? No, not here either. Would it be faster to just dig through to the next tunnel? No, probably not. Considered it, though. Stupid worm. Devourers I can actually seem to kill in, like, 2 hits now, which is pretty awesome. Although I guess it's the way that the hits hit. Like, because they seem to hit them through their body a bunch. Just throw a bomb? I did, actually. How on earth did that become the proper answer? I don't know. I don't remember selecting that. And did I make it to the bottom of this tunnel? Nope. Couldn't really see the bottom of it either from the other side. Go get all the stuff I dropped down here. Okay. Anything? Oh, there's a long one. Looks like nothing. What a bunch of butts. Alright, I guess we'll go back up. Oh, jeez. Leave me alone. Don't you understand? You can't spawn down there. It doesn't physically make any sense. It's too dark. Alright, here we go. Almost out. This is definitely faster than using ropes, naysayers, just saying. Although, it's way easier now that I don't have to worry about falling to my death as much. Okay. Try number whatever. Oh, this one's really deep as well. And looks like nothing in any of them. Great. And more guys to fight on the way back up. Can't you just not come in these holes? Like, what do you get out of following me down here? You're just making trouble for yourself. You know you're going to get shot with spells. Why is it worth it to you? You guys are not very smart. I guess you are kind of wormy, right? So I guess that kind of makes sense that you wouldn't be that smart. And I guess that's the end of the corruption on this side. The only other corruption is all the way over here, which is kind of far away now. Alright, well, I guess I will head back in the other direction because there's not much else to see, other than maybe I could go explore that ice cave or something. Or I could fight the Eye again. It'll at least give me something to do for a moment here. Let's go find some flat ground. Flat-ish, anyway. I'm gonna put a couple torches down. Is it night? I think it's night. It's like strange lighting over here. Alright, this is probably good enough. Just would like to not have the corruption dudes showing up in the middle of the fight as well. They get a little bit on my nerves, as you've probably picked up on. Oh yeah, and if more stars want to fall in my way, that would be great too. I could use those. Whatevs. Alright, let's click on our eye. Ooh, so suspicious. And it's boss fight time. Here he is. How's it going? How you been? You gonna shoot some eyes at me, giant eye? I don't mean to sound cocky here. I mean, I think I can probably beat this guy. He's not that bad. Although, if I jump into him a whole bunch of times, it's probably not going to help my cause much. Oh yeah, and what's my contingency plan when I run out of mana? Because that's certainly going to happen. Although, actually, maybe it won't. I could probably kill enough of these eyeballs in one hit now that I have the meteorite armor, right? Because they give me those stars, give me back enough to pretty much stay afloat. Also, the boss music really, really reminds me of a Super Meat Boy soundtrack song. I mean, not that it sounds like a specific song, but like it just sounds like it could be from the Meat Boy soundtrack. So I'll just make sure to talk over the whole thing to make sure you can't hear any of it. Sorry about that. The end. Das Ende. Not so scary anymore. I mean, I guess I was never really all that scared of him anyway, but yeah, not that scary at all. Alright, let's run back in this direction. Oh, grab that star at the last moment, and I will try and carry this with me. I should just do a few runs over the landscape, right, and just pick up a bunch of these. Oh, okay, I meant to go up here. These falling stars, I mean, it's really good to have a whole pile of mana all the time. Not really a downside to it. And all it takes is just a few runs back and forth. You should have, like, full capacity. Yeah, that's a really annoying... Oh, jeez. I'm gonna actually just, like, dig off this corner here. That way next time I come back here, I don't have to worry about that as much. Can you leave me alone, please? You guys do not take a hint. I'm not in your world. Well, I guess I am still in your world. I don't want to be in your world, though. I'm just making this easier so I don't have to be in your world as much later. And this tree's got to go. No real reason, honestly. I mean, it could have been fine just staying there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fine. I'll fight freaking 4 more of you so I can clear this one chunk of dirt. Worth it. Alright, I'm out. Who are you? The zombie Eskimo, is that what that said? Oh, I like the music here. It's pretty. See how long it can float? That's a pretty good time. Whee! A whole new world. Do I have enough for another... Oh, I do, actually. May as well use it immediately. No reason to hang on to it. Ta-da! It gets longer. It's doing a lot of work now. Alright, so let's go down into this cave, because why not? So, you know, try to adapt. 2 falling stars just fell, like, right next to me. Might as well pick those up. Be a little dumb not to. And down we go. There we go. Wasn't sure how deep that was. I realized I sort of threw myself off at the last moment there. So is there anything worth getting in Winter Zone? I don't know. I do not know. But let's find out. Let's take a quick look. If this doesn't look like it's going anywhere promising, we can just bail. I can kind of go through this pretty quickly now. Especially if I don't think there's much worth seeing down here, which I don't really know one way or the other, like I just said. Okay, we got some eyeball action. Charting course. Another jar. Maybe run into another few life crystals. That would be neat. Okay, it looks like we've already come out of the bottom of that. Oh, the ice actually moves you around. It should do that, so that's nice. And tungsten, which is not really all that useful to me. I see some lead. Kind of past the tungsten part of our world at this point. You know, I'm considering, once the jungle situation's done, that's probably an appropriate time to go look for the crimson stuff, right? So, like, then would be a good moment to go ahead and, like, make a new world and hope that I get the proper land that I want. Okay, very dark right now. If we could not be under ice, that would be cool. There we go. Oh, stop dropping me through the ice. It's not funny. Jeez, fall from, like, one tile high. It's like, alright, well, I guess you're gonna fall forever. It's a terrifying prospect, by the way. Anybody that's ever been in that position that's, like, been trapped under ice. I mean, I hope none of you have ever been in that position, but just the thought of it is quite, well, chilling. Sorry. It just is. Yeah, nothing here really worth looking for. And I'm also tired of going through that ice, so I guess we'll just go this way. Silver coin, okay. Okay, nothing there. Where are we on the map? Oh, we're already pretty far down, actually. That went kind of quick. I guess we'll just continue down. Unless that's the end. No, okay, it looks like there's a little more. I'm hoping maybe I can find, like, some kind of special ore or something down here that makes things a little bit more fun or worth being here. I could find, like, crystalline diamond, I don't know what. Would be great. I don't think there is such a thing as that, but, you know, humor me for the sake of conversation. What's going on in this little cave? Anything at all? Oh, another little cave, apparently. Alright, let's dig through there. I like the sound when you break through the snow blocks. It's very satisfying. Oh, okay. This seems like a good way to go. What is that above us? It looks like silt. All of a sudden, we're pretty deep, and we're still finding, like, tin, which is kind of dumb. Not really into that at this stage of the game. We should probably not be finding tin. Right, that is tin, yeah. I'm just making sure. You think I know what the ores look like at this point, right? Mounting that complaint, I should probably know. Alright, well, I picked it up anyway, so suck it, I guess? I don't know where I'm going here. Let's go back to the map. Map says let's go the other way. That ice is annoying. Okay, we got a frozen slime that I'm going to shoot with spells if I could get in its way. There we go. Burning through torches pretty quickly. Anything at all down here? This seems like good Crystal Heart territory, maybe. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was like machine gunning my harpoon into that gold ore. Please, just get out of my space. Just give me like 2 feet in all directions. That's all I ask for. They just, what are their goals, really? They want to come and hug me? I mean, I'm all for hugs. There's nothing wrong with hugs, but when you're a slime and all you do is hurt, I don't know, maybe they're misunderstood. But, you know, I've had that whole little treatise about, you know, slimes and their slime culture, so I think if we're staying in line with canon, well, Nick Cannon, get it? Then I suppose, yeah, we're going to go on through that ice probably. No, we're not. Then I suppose they're probably just being jerks to be jerks, because they're jerks, and that's the end. Through this, I guess, we'll keep going down. Oh, that's nice. I can actually plant a torch right in the middle of a waterfall, and it doesn't seem to mind. Not what I would have expected. Okay, there's a little bit more stuff going on in here, it looks like. Some gold. I do love gold. I guess we'll grab that. This is tin, though, but I'm grabbing it anyway. Guess I'll just mine my way through to the gold. Why bother going the long way? I enjoy that you can modify the little river paths over and over again, and then it keeps adjusting on the fly. I'm pretty sure it didn't do that in the past, right? That's a new move. Alright, see a ton of lead there. A couple more little sections of stuff. Let's put a torch up there. More tin. I mean, there's all kinds of ore. It's just like all garbage ore that I don't really want anymore. Any more ore? What was that? Oh, it was a dart trap in the wall. I didn't even notice. Thankfully, they don't seem to do a lot of damage, and I'm still taking damage from it, apparently. Gold, gold, gold. 3 times the gold. Crystal heart, where are you? Oh, what is this? This is red crystals on the wall. Is this something I care about? Probably. I mean, I like red crystals. They're probably rubies, right? But they don't look like rubies normally do. Oh, no, they are. Something going on behind this wall? Yeah, I thought I could see a little bit of a shadow, like the blocks didn't quite make sense the way they looked from the other side. Oh, there's a big old cavern over there. Okay. I guess that's something. Let's toss one of these guys in. See some tungsten. See some more tin. What is up with this area? Like, is this supposed to be super low tier? Like, are we supposed to come to the ice caves right away? Because I'm pretty sure you have to go to the mines, and then you go to the jungle, then the ice caves, and then lastly the temple. So, I don't know. I guess you got your order all messed up. I got an invisibility potion. That seems cool. Haven't had that yet, I don't think. Ruby. Should I mine the tungsten out? I guess probably, right? Maybe I could use it for something. After talking about Spelunky and that terrible joke for a moment, I honestly thought that that bomb was going to be a live bomb because that's a thing that happens in Spelunky, and I have a terrible time associating things away from each other. Pretty weird. More tungsten, and I see another cave with lots of flashing lights going on down in the bottom right. I think it's just a bat that for some reason can shoot a flashlight out of its butt or something. I'm not sure why that bat is glowing, actually. Is that a thing? Are there glowing bats? Sounds like a fun thing, actually, having a glowing bat. I'm thinking, like, in baseball, but, like, also as a pet. I mean, either way. Like, imagine going to, like, an MLB game in the middle of the night at, like, 2 a.m., and everybody's wearing, like, Dayglow, or, you know, like, blacklight paint. And then the whole thing is, like, the whole field is lit up with blacklights, and they're all using, like, blacklight bats and blacklight gloves and blacklight balls. Blacklight balls. Trademark. Yeah, that could be fun. It looked like you're watching Tron or something, but like the baseball version, because that's a thing that happens. This looks like a very populated area, and I'm pretty sure I see a shining heart over there on the right, so I'm going to definitely go in that direction. Yep, definitely a heart. Alright, well I guess that makes the whole trip worth it if we can get a little bit more permanent HP increase out of it. I think the cap is still like 2 tiers of hearts, right? It doesn't really go beyond that. Oh, there's some scary slime monsters that shoot probably some ice balls at us. Let's make sure we don't get killed by those. Let's shoot some spells. Yeah, they definitely do shoot icicles. I knew they would. Oh, thankfully they're not all that damaging. So let's do another one of these. Oh, and there's an ice chest over there as well. And we shall harvest this. Oh, right, we use the pickaxe now for that. I keep still thinking it's the hammer. What are you, some kind of weird bird? Alright, I kind of want this chest right away. Oh, it's got an ice boomerang, a hurtful ice boomerang. I like the sound of that. I'm going to put that in my second slot for now. And a gravitation potion, which might be good for looking for, I don't know, the Sky Islands or something. Let's loot all of that. Oh, all my lights just went out. What just happened? Oh, I think that was the rendering engine or something just broke. It's weird. Kind of getting low on torches, but thankfully I've got a whole nother stack, so actually I'm not all that worried about it at all. Let's continue down. Oh, I see some amethyst. What even are those? I didn't catch the name of it when I was shooting it. I thought it said stone something, but probably not. Let's harvest these guys. So I guess, do the jewels not still come in the form of, like, what they usually did? I thought I've found those already. Or maybe some do, some don't. I don't know. Apparently my inventory's full. That's how I find out nowadays. I just wait for that. I can use this right away, so I can just get that out of my inventory. Might as well get the extra 1 health, or 1 heart container. Amethyst, switch you back with platforms. Oh, and I've got better healing potions now. That's nice. Alright, well those are actually in the right spot already. These healing potions are actually garbage, so I'm just going to throw all them out and just keep another inventory slot open. And I've got this 1 clay block. Not interested in that. Oh, well, let's test out this boomerang, too. Oh, cool, it makes blue light! I love when things make lights. I love a little shop. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does definitely help with seeing a little bit. Alright, if we could, like, hit it, that would be nice. Evidently, that's quite difficult. Any other cool things down here? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what you were supposed to be. Some kind of elf? Goblin? Elf goblin? Hobgoblin? And what is that? Bound goblin. Thank you for freeing me, human. I was tied up and left here by other goblins. You could say we didn't get along very well. What does he do? I can buy things. Increases block. Oh, that's really nice. Grappling hook, Tinker's workshop. Allows combining some accessories. Ruler creates a grid on the screen for block placement. And rocket boots. These are all really good items. I love rocket boots. They're pretty much my favorite item, although I think they got really badly nerfed, if I remember correctly. I kind of want them anyway, though, just in case they didn't. But now that I have the magic carpet, it's probably a little less necessary, and then it's also 5 gold, which is all of my gold. What do I do here? You know, that's pretty cool, too, but I also don't really have 10 gold, so I guess I'll just buy rocket boots and hope that that was a worthy usage of my money. This is very expensive. Oh, and I got special ones that give me +2 to defense. That's nice. Well, thank you, Mr. Goblin Man. I'm glad I found you. Does he come and move in with me now? I hope he does. Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, I've trapped him. I know I should really, like, equip the boots that I just bought. Oh, geez. Now I've doomed him to die a painful frozen death under the water here. Death underwater. Let's go back out. This is not a good place to be. That thing is going to shoot more darts, apparently. What can I switch out? Increase jump height. I guess I don't need to increase jump height as much when I have rocket boots, right? Yeah, that's cool. What does this do, though? Oh, it's just timed, right? It used to use MP, which meant it was super OP before. That's what they nerfed about it. I had no idea this ice cave was going to be this elaborate. I would have cleared the whole thing out by now. Oh, it looks like, what is that, topaz or something up there? I don't know, grab it. Yeah, topaz. There should be peridot. Is that a naturally occurring thing, or is that like an artificially made element or stone? No, I'm pretty sure that's naturally occurring. It doesn't make any sense. I like that color, actually, that like spring green. There's not really any other materials that I know of that are naturally occurring that look that way. I mean, emeralds are green, but they're not like light green with like that little bit of red in it. Or yellow, I guess I should say. Alright, is this the end of the ice cave? I mean, it looks like there's a little more, maybe? Can't really get a good look. That's really wild that there's like a thing that lets you increase the length of block placement. That's like a really good idea. And that makes me wonder if maybe there is actually a way to increase your inventory size, since they're actually like modifying game engine stuff with items. That would be one of those things, I would say. And the amount of things you pick up on a regular, you know, run through the world, I think sort of necessitates having a bigger inventory than this now. And I mean, maybe it's the commonplace way to do things is to just carry the piggy bank around, but I would feel like there should be a more streamlined way as well. Alright, I think this is going to be the last little room here, if there's anything worth noting. And then we'll call this episode done. Looks like that's the bottom already, too. I can see it. Just a stupid bat in there. I do see some tungsten in the top left corner, so I guess there's something. I'll use my last torch right here. Oh, I still got that. Look, we've got 99 torches again. Ice is apparently pretty annoying to dig through, I just found out. Oh, of course I'm going to fall through that. It's a nice combination. How does that actually work if I've got rocket boots that propel me up and then also holding spacebar makes me hover? Do I always hover? Oh, it's like it toggles kind of strangely. Maybe when I run out of rocket, that's what happens. And it looks like there's another little topaz over here. Actually, that's a pretty nice failsafe for when your rocket stuff runs out, that you've got the magic carpet to rely on. Is this... Oh, it's just a piece of ice. Alright, so I guess that'll be the end of our ice cave exploration episode. This guy's hanging out. I hope he's going to come live with us. I mean, I've got a spare room for him if he wants to. And we made it actually the furthest down than we have in any side of any part of the map, so that's cool too. So even though it started out as a kind of inconsequential, messed up episode, excuse me, my voice is going dead all of a sudden, we ended up getting some good stuff out of it as well, and hopefully I don't just die here in the last moment, because that would be a little dumb. Alright, cool, so we're gonna be done for this one. Next episode, I don't know, we'll do a little bit more exploration, maybe we'll head back to the jungle if I feel in the mood for it. We'll see what happens with our goblin friend if he moves in, and I will do some inventory adjustments and things on the way to that. And of course I'll keep looking out for useful item combinations and stuff, and as well as just money, because really, now that I know there's some items that I can spend gold on, maybe I should actually accumulate some of that, or think about accumulating some of that. See, there's some silver right there. I almost just walked right by it. What are you doing, penguin? Are you angry? Or are you a friendly penguin? No, you're nice. You want to, like, live with me? Oh, there's also an amethyst right here that I almost just passed up. Yay. Okay, so thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Please feel free to leave any support that you think I deserve. Likes are always appreciated. If you are still enjoying the series, let me know. And of course, any tips, tactics, techniques, strategies, you know, whatever. Let me know in the comments. How did I do? If I did terrible, probably don't say that, but, you know, other stuff is welcome. So thank you for being here, and I hope to catch you for the next one, and I hope you have a lovely night. See you later.